Oh, hey guys, welcome back. So, okay, a few things. This is a plant tour video, but it's also a plant update video. So I'm gonna show you some plants, leaves that are, doing their thing. And okay, let's start with my Monstera Thai constellation, the Mama. Okay, the sun is hitting the Thai constellation so beautifully. Look at this. Okay. Oh, she's so pretty. I mean, look at her. Okay, so beautiful. So I want to show you the previous leaf because she has pushed out a new one. And I think at the time I was talking about how shocked I was that there was this many fenestrations, that she was like so big because I did forget about her, like I didn't fill the nutrient solution. So I kind of did the same thing. Okay, we'll get to this Metallicum leaf in a bit, but oh my God, how do I do this safely? So this is the new leaf. So she's tucked under. You can see that it's smaller. There's far less fenestrations. And I'm linking this to potentially because there's a total, wait for it, there's a total of 9 leaves. So that newest leaf is a 9th leaf. It's so crazy to think there's 9 leaves on this Thai constellation, but previously, before I took a top cutting, the biggest I ever grew this Thai constellation was 8 leaves. So I'm thinking now she might need more nutrition. She's probably outgrowing the net pot. I have channeled a bunch of roots into like a nutrient solution, like water situation, and those roots have rooted. I just like don't know what I'm gonna do. It is like, I don't know. So I know for a fact that the roots have really taken over the reservoir. I have a fear that they might not be okay. And I mean, look at this stem. It is so big. And yeah, so she's all the way up here. It looks disgusting, but I don't know what y'all can see, but I channeled the roots into this bucket. So it looks gross. I checked 2 days ago and there are healthy water roots in here. Anyhow, she looks stunning just under there. Obviously, this leaf is one of my faves. Okay, Anthurium Metallicum, let's take a look. So first we'll take a walk to look at this beautiful gigantic leaf here. She is big, and just a body comparison. Oh my God, look at this leaf. Okay, so this was the newest leaf. I think this leaf came out like 5 to 6 months ago, so quite a while during the winter. And then she didn't really do anything. A big part was because she's not under a grow light, and the winter that we had here in Toronto, very cloudy, no sun, and she was living like here. So further from the window, once the spring hit and I did the whole room arranging situation, I did push her this way. So there were 3 leaves up against the window. And with that, there's a new leaf. So super chaotic because the new leaf is here. If we go this way, the pot is here and the newest leaf is right there. Oh my God, she's so big. Okay, honestly, that area over there was the only place I could put a large leaf like the Metallicum, because if she was facing any other way, she would be like in the walking area. So I'm actually very happy that she's kind of nested herself kind of with the Thai constellation and like the Veitchii over here. Yeah, I think this is how big she's gonna get. So she is smaller. I'm ultimately thankful because I thought she's, oh my God, y'all almost fail. I'm just thankful because, she stopped growing for so long. Oh my God. I love how I can't even get the whole leaf in frame. Let's try. I don't want to touch it. Whoa, look how beautiful. I love the color of these leaves when they come out. Are you kidding? And if y'all follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of the oldest leaf of the Metallicum and how it turned yellow. And that was happening because she started pushing out this leaf. Totally normal. If you see that with the oldest leaf, it just means the plant needs to pull nutrients from like somewhere. And it always takes it from the oldest growth. So because that was the oldest leaf, it could pull mobile nutrients to feed the new one. And yeah, so I'm so happy. I'm so sorry that I just don't want to touch it. Because like she has a few holes. They were present when like she was like itty bitty. And yeah, so that's the update on the Metallicum. Okay, Monstera aurea. Future Kevin, zoom in. Look at this leaf. So the yellow isn't quite there yet. It's gonna be like half like marbled variegation and half green, it seems. So I'm very excited. Once this hardens off, I'm probably gonna take a top cutting because I've really neglected the plant. Look how I was air layering it. And look at like a lot of these leaves. I mean, it's normal to have like this crisping if they're older leaves, but like, so I'm thinking about propagating it, keeping the top cutting as like a new mother since she's more variegated. And obviously y'all know the aurea right over there is doing her thing. And while we're here, Anthurium Regale. right there. Look how pretty. I can't get over, you know, you can see the veining like already. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I'm just lifting the camera up. How beautiful. The leaf is really pushing up against the window, and that's okay, but I am very excited for that. And again, the queen, she's not focusing. I have the only leaf left facing the window right over there. And this one, oh, I'm really excited. Here's the annoying part. She has an inflow. I think I said this before, but I'm probably gonna cut it off. Who is excited? I know she's not focused. I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm just seeing this now, and I'm like, Kevin, you need to just free this leaf. Okay, wait. Anthurium Decipiens. This is so chaotic already. Look at this. There's a new leaf. I'm so scared. Okay. Y'all know that the two leaves are there, and she was pushing out a new leaf, but she got stuck like this. I'm scared, guys. And she like ripped in half. So I'm gonna try to like spray the inside with water. How close is this? Can't have that happening again. Okay, a few things first. So you can see that the meter is indicating that it is dry. So I think this is recent. So I'm gonna water it with a diluted nutrient solution, and then I'm gonna spray this leaf on the inside and maybe assess what the caterpillar is doing. Okay, this nutrient solution is just 1 part nutrient solution and 3 part water. And so I'm just watering it, waiting for the indicator. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what y'all can see, but I'm gonna try to sneak with my pump. Gosh, this is gonna get messy. Just in there. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that yet. Just wanna peel off all the other old sheaths over here, because potentially they might impact the squeezing, I guess? Okay, we're doing it. Okay, cute. Okay, I'm gonna look around quickly at the plants. Water few. Oh my gosh, obsessed with this. Should I show this plant? Okay, fine, I'll show it. I'm so obsessed. Anthurium Esmeraldense. Look at how long. Look how long. Are you kidding? Okay, so newest leaf over here. How gorge. Oh, my camera's overheating. Hold on. I want to show you this beautiful Esmeraldense leaf. I am seriously. Okay, so before, the other leaf I was obsessed with is this one. And I was kind of scared. I was like, is the new one gonna be bigger? But this one's like much bigger and longer. Do you see that? Look at her. And okay, she's kind of dry, so I kind of want to flush the pond. Okay, so just removing. Oh, you know, some of these pots, it's harder to remove the stopper. Just noticing, look at the back of the leaf. It's like still a little red. So it's not quite hardened off yet because, oh my gosh, this is hard. Oh, okay, we did it.
We did it. Okay, now.
I'm just gonna run water through it. I do want to say this is probably the first or second time that I've ever flushed this plant. And okay, I just want to show you, I was watering it and then I exposed this new root. So that's amazing. So what I'm gonna do, just because the pond is like already to the top, plus I don't have any pond, so I'm just gonna like push this. I feel like I'm building a sandcastle. Oh my god, remember those days? Anyhow, I'm just scooping the pond and just covering it so it kind of just feels okay rooting. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for it to drain a little bit. Okay, so she's all good. I'm just putting the stopper back. And who knows when I'll decide to flush this again. Okay, Anthurium Veitchii. Oh, beautiful. This plant is just such an easy anthurium, super fast. I don't think I've ever showed the inflow. Here she is. How do we feel? She is starting to like put out some pollen. I don't know if I want to like, I don't know. I just love foliage so much. And I feel like, again, I really want the leaves to get big. Inflows are energy and nutrient suckers, so I don't know. Clearly I haven't cut it off, so I'm still debating. We're doing the same thing. I'm gonna flush the medium. Ooh, oh my god, did y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Chaos. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so while that's draining, again, I'm gonna do another flush once it's totally drained from the bottom. But I'm gonna answer this question because I know I'm gonna get a few questions about this. So before, I've always kind of voiced my opinion about flushing plants and how I don't do it and how I've had like success. And that's still true. I only started flushing my plants like in the past month or two, and my camera's overheating again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just sat y'all in front of the fan, so. But I never saw issues mainly with my non-velvet anthuriums when it comes to pon and flushing the medium. And I'm still gonna use this as an example, my Anthurium Furcatum. I'm pretty sure I put the Furcatum in pon early 2021. So it's been over 2 years now. I have not flushed this plant ever. I definitely think that it is beneficial, but for me, with my curious mind, I just want to see how not flushing a plant would affect it. And overall, like, it's been pretty good. And moving away from anthuriums, like my other plants, like this Philodendron Buono, just fine. Hoyas, they seem perfectly fine as well. Plants are very resilient. And so yeah, I don't know if I got to the point, but that was the point. Okay, I just want to show you this Philodendron McDowell. This is the new leaf. Obsessed. So y'all know that I've been kind of ignoring these plants. Watering wise, they were under a grow light, so you can see that she kind of has some bleaching at the bottom, not that much. There was another one that was like burned by the grow light and I cut it off here. And then once I saw this, I was like, Kevin, remove it now. Look at this. You could kind of still see like the pinkish undertones. So she's not under grow light now. She's just kind of relying on the south facing window, but she is further away. So I just want to show this. Again, I said that I want to put this up a moss pole. You can see, well, I can see now that the plant is growing that way. So if I put a moss pole here, it should follow that direction. And yeah, I mean, does it need to be watered? I'm not sure. Yeah, it does. But look at these roots. Healthy branches over there. Okay, what I'm going to do, remember those Hoyas? So for example, this is the Hoya Tequila Sunrise. What a beauty. So multiple times I've had to cut the tendril off because I didn't have any support on her. So she didn't push out any leaves. I think it's time to repot her and to put a trellis. So I'm thinking slightly bigger. So this is, I think, a 4, and then moving it up to like, I think this is 5.5 or 6. Into here, putting a single trellis. Where did I put it? These wire trellises that I got from Crystal Star Nursery. I kind of want to cut it though. I think these are like a... Okay, I changed my mind, never mind. Slot them through the holes. Okay, I know I'm gonna get this question. The whole rust situation with this. So thankfully these wires are coated. I know on the ends there's, you know, a place where it can rot. I don't think it's a big deal. So I'm just gonna zip tie these in place. Okay, I think that's good. I'm trying to cut the wires with this. I don't know if that's a good decision. Maybe I'll just, do you know what? I'm bending them up so they're not sitting in the reservoir. When I have Hoyas and they're already like rooted, I don't necessarily fill past the black point. I just let the wicks kind of soak up the nutrient solution. So I think this is a good idea. Okay, and we're more secure. I like that. I have this bin. I'm just going to, oh, I hope I don't like break any roots. So there's some roots going into the wicks. Oh, y'all can't even see, I'm sorry. Okay, do you see these roots? They look so good. Okay, so I'm keeping the wick. There are so many roots that are like in there, and this is totally fine, y'all. Okay, this is good. This is really good. I just gotta grab some LECA. So Hoya Tequila Sunrise, how do we feel about this plant? I saw my props going. I might show you after how they're doing. A lot of them are growing rapidly. I'm just using some clips to just secure it against the trellis. And even though the top bit of this trellis has broken off, there's a chance there will be a new leaf coming from a different node just along that tendril. How do we feel? There we go. How cute. Wow, okay. Room-wise, where am I gonna put you? Okay, Hoya Silver Dollar. Same as the Tequila Sunrise. Rapid grower. You can see that there is a long tendril. I've had to cut this plant multiple times. You can see with this set of leaves, I had to cut over here, and then over here is where I did the initial prop. This one's slightly different. I don't want to put in a bigger pot. I just don't want to upset, oh, luck is dropping, this wonderful root system. So I think I'm just going to zip tie a trellis. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna put it through the slits on the side. I feel like I might like break some roots accidentally, but we're just gonna see. I like that. I don't know what y'all saw. I'm so sorry. I was concentrating so much. Okay, now I'm just going to, oh, I poked my eye. Guide this, and we're using these clips to just kind of circle this tendril around. Now, I usually cut the tendril because a lot of the time I'm over it, and I'd rather just have a new growth that pushes out leaves as it grows up the trellis, but we're just gonna keep her like that. Oh my god, so exciting. Okay, everyone. Oh, I set up the camera. I'm like, that's totally my height. Okay, I'm just taking a break because I really need coffee. So, what I'm drinking, I don't know what to call it. I don't know if I said this before. It's 4 shots of espresso and like maybe 2 shots of hot water. That's still an Americano, right? So I guess it's an Americano. It's really scary to me that it's mid-May. I am kind of changing like priorities when it comes to like creative content. If y'all follow me on Instagram, I'm starting to do reels. I'm posting on TikTok as well. And yes, I have a TikTok for y'all who don't know. So it's the same, it's at Hakuna La Planta. I think I only have 1 video on there, but follow me, I don't know. So yeah, I'm focusing on reels because I feel like I want to reach a wider audience. I talked about how YouTube growth has kind of stalled for me. So another thing that I haven't really started working on is doing YouTube shorts. So yeah, I'm just ultimately trying to reach out to new people. And with that, I have less time to film content for YouTube. So that's why, even though I said before that I want to do 2 videos a week, I mean, I still want to, but have y'all made reels before? Reels take so long, and it's funny because they're shorter than YouTube videos. I'm still doing a pretty good job when it comes to not buying any plants. I think this year, and it's May, it's mid-May, I've only bought 1 plant. Okay, so we're doing well. However, other years, I've bought the majority of my plants in the latter half of the year. So hopefully that's not a thing. But I guess some plants, I can always use more Hoyas just because they start out small. I know I wanted more Syndapsis, but there just hasn't been any where, you know, the price justifies like a 1-leaf Syndapsis. I don't know. Anthurium Luxurians is still the top of my list. Any crazy cool Anthurium hybrid is like on the top of my list as well. Really no Philodendrons, I don't think. I mean, I always wanted a Spiritus and Red Anderson. Again, I haven't found a Red Anderson that like I really like variegation wise, so test, okay, it's working. Toronto Botanical Expo. I've toyed with the idea of going, but y'all know me. Social settings and crowds, I get very anxious, I don't know. Okay, we did it. We finished the coffee and craction. Let me know if y'all know that reference. So let me grab some gloves and then we're gonna do this beautiful plant. Hoya species, good and getting. Ooh. You know, I'm almost like more obsessed when the leaves come out green and they have this like shiny, just like I don't know how to say it. It was similar to when this one came out, and I'm still in love with it. Like, it's, I don't know. Okay, let me grab gloves. Let's do this. Okay, so similar to the silver dollar, I don't want to break these roots, y'all. Do y'all see? They're really healthy. Okay, we're gonna try our best not to break any leaves. Sometimes it's inevitable. Oh, ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh my god, all of these are so cute now. Why didn't I do this sooner? Okay, that's number 3. Okay, who else? Miss Zhaoji 003, also known as Silver Lady. Let's do the same. I love how I'm finally getting to doing this. Because when I chopped the Hoyas back in January, I think, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna repot these, and then I didn't. 5 months later, here we are. Okay, actually I didn't see. Okay, yeah, the roots are in the reservoir. Okay, roots are good. Okay, actually, oh my god, some of the root water went in my mouth. I hate this. I was saying before I got slapped, there are some roots that aren't good. And so I'm just kind of ripping them off with my hand. But there are a bunch of new ones. We did it. Okay, we'll put it back and then we'll train these. Okay. You know what? This one looks better on a trellis, don't you think? I don't know. I think it looks good. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, number 4. Okay, I've been debating with my insulares. I kind of like the crazy, like, downward situation that's happening. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna put it up a trellis. Let's do it. Can I put this one in a bigger pot? I can. Do I want to though? No. Okay. So remember, there are 2 plants in here. This is one Hoya I really want to flower. Really, really want this one to flower. And then we'll put 1 per side. How do we feel? This looks so funny. This looks so funny. Okay, I think those are the 5 Hoyas that I want to do. Okay, so now I gotta find a place for these. So I was thinking like, I don't know. Just moving things. Okay, side note. Absolutely obsessed with this Thai constellation leaf. I am so obsessed with it. Look at it. Oh, this is perfect. This is the perfect height. So grow light there, south facing window there, west facing window there. So ton of light. And you can see I already put the insularis there. Okay. This Thai constellation really is in the way. And lastly, tequila sunrise. Ooh. Okay, I like this a lot. I was scared that the trellises weren't gonna fit under here. I mean, eventually it's gonna become an issue because they're going above this grow light, but for now, it's perfect. Back in the day, I would reserve this spot for Hoyas. So, I mean, right now it's my Thai constellation props, but I'm happy that I can put the Hoyas here because, like I said, Hoyas need a ton of light. South facing view, west facing view, and a grow light. So an example of a Hoya that grew so much in that corner. Okay, first, the Archibaldina pink right over here. She got too tall, too big, too top heavy, so she's over here now. And Miss Hoya Patrawalai. So she kept falling over. I put this bin because she kept dropping all these blooms and the sap and everything. This Hoya doesn't stop blooming. Doesn't stop. But do you see how big it got in that corner? So actually, seeing all those Hoyas fit on that shelf, I have my, oh my god, oh, look at this, Hoya Nova Ghost. I'm shocked. So when I asked y'all if I should chop it, a lot of you said don't do it. So I'm gonna put it on a trellis. Currently, she lives with my Mathilde Splash. Cause the Mathilde Splash is getting bushier, I should just move this one. And obviously, cause it's getting real big. Yeah, I'm just doing the same thing with this large trellis. Oh my god, how come this one's harder to bend? Oh my gosh. Feel like we didn't want to cooperate today. Oh, it's still happening.
Okay, wait. Okay, let me collect all these before For y'all that like the LECA drops, that was a LECA drop.
Okay, we're here. I just want to kind of widen this a little bit, just a tad. Yeah, who's excited for this one? I'm so excited for this one.
Okay, I'm just gonna loosely clip it down here. Oh, they're all facing.
I think that looks okay for now. They always look awkward when you do this, but then once like it grows into it, like it'll look so pretty. Do you know what I just remembered? So I actually shot more footage last week for last week's plant tour video, but I didn't have the time to edit it, like edit more footage before Monday. So I'm just going to pop that in here and then I guess I'll join you after. Okay, big project, kind of. My Monstera Constellation, so it's not the big one I showed you in the beginning of the video. It is the one that's been living in pond. So here she is on the floor. I don't know what I'm going to do with these aerial roots. I think I might just take a top cutting. So the top cutting has these 2 leaves. And the reason why I want to take a cutting is because there are some aerial roots. So I was going to do this a while ago with the previous node. However, you can see that I damaged her and broke it. So I was worried that if I just took a top cutting from this one, it wouldn't survive. So now that the one above has a couple of roots, yeah, I feel comfortable. Plus, like, she's really just taking up so much space. Am I going to do it? And I'm going to cut it. Got my shears. Wow, right here. I don't think it's gonna go all the way through, but we're gonna see. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it didn't go all the way, but okay. Ooh, I don't like that. I'm a little worried because it's not a super clean cut. Let me just put this off to the side. I'm gonna see if I could cut any more. Okay, this one is the one that didn't really have a node. Should I try it? Might like totally lose this leaf. I might just cut down here. I don't know if y'all can see, but I think I had to cut a leaf here because she was getting in the way. So I might keep this next one with 2 nodes and then leave the mama with 2. Are we okay with that? Like I would have to cut over here. I don't know if y'all can see, probably not. Okay, because the aerial root here is dry. Then on this node, I guess there's a couple before and after this node. So I was thinking of like cutting here and then just leaving these 2 leaves on the mama. Like I would, ooh, I'm scared. Okay, well it happened already, so I don't know. So hopefully since this cutting already used this node over here to push out the new growth, hopefully the node is right under. I don't think y'all can see it, but we'll just see what happens. The node is right under here, so hopefully a new growth will come out of there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I want to put my Monstera in this vase, and so I just need to deal with my single dark form Gloriosa for a sec. I actually forgot about her, and so I actually looked quickly, and yay, there are new roots. So I don't know if I mentioned this in this on YouTube or if it was Patreon, but she had this existing root system. It actually feels fine, but she is pushing a new growth. Look at that. Also, new roots. Look at that. So now that she has new roots, I feel comfortable putting her in pond because I said I want to do pond.
Let's see how much pond I have left.
I'm just washing the vase. This is all the pond I have left. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, I almost dropped everything. Okay, is this gonna work? Okay, I'm gonna put the cutting just like this.
Okay, cute. How do we feel? How do we feel? Okay, I like that.
Here we are. I'm really hoping this is okay. Again, I've always wanted to experiment with the Gloriosum in pond, and so here we are. I'm just gonna put, yeah, let's put nutrients. Okay, so here we are. I have some nutrient solution, and we're just gonna put it through. Pretty sure the roots are up to here, so just hitting right underneath. Yeah. She was kind of facing towards the grow light, but the grow light was like here, so I'm gonna just return her back to where she was. So I cleaned the vase. Here's the thing. The last time I propagated my ties in water, a lot of them, if they had existing roots, they like rotted. And so the cuttings had to rely on the new growth from the node. And surprisingly, they did okay. And those are all the ones that are in an aeroid mix right now. Okay, so let me grab one of them. So I'm just gonna put it in like this. And look at this beauty. I can't even believe. Because I'm scared, I'm just gonna use the nutrient solution that I have because it has like the rapid start and all those good things. I'm gonna try my best to just either push it against the window or facing a grow light. I think I'm gonna do facing the grow light. I just don't know where though. Okay, I'm deciding to put it where my other tie propagations are. So the issue is, what do I move? So there's a grow light right here. I think I'm gonna move the Wendlandii because she doesn't necessarily need a ton of light. Actually, I have a spot. I'm just gonna take, oh, so beautiful. I love this plant. Okay. I'm gonna put her right here. I think she'll be fine there. The grow light's right there. And so before, it looks so small on the ground. Before I put this one on that shelf, I'm just gonna go through all the ties, all the Jose's. I'm here with my nutrient solution and we're just gonna look around to see who needs some watering. I'm gonna be very honest. A lot of the Jose's have been neglected. Okay, but first I want to look at these ties. Oh my God, this one. You okay? Or are you okay? I think you are okay. The roots look pretty good. Moss is kind of dry. I'll probably wait for a little bit more root growth from this one and then maybe I'll think about selling it. Okay, people have asked me about the super variegated Jose. Here she is. Y'all know that when the leaf gets older, it does fade to a lighter green. The newest leaf over here doesn't have that much. It's more of a splashy situation. And so I think I'm gonna give it nutrient solution. Did I show this a lot? It's gonna fall. Did I show the last time? This new leaf? Look at that. That's so cool. I mean, same thing. I'm looking. Look at those ends. Those new roots. Oh my God, this other side too. Look at that. Okay, nutrient solution. I'm gonna say this again, y'all. Usually like loosey-goosey when it comes to like when I water plants with my nutrient solution. I have mentioned previously that I haven't been feeding nutrient solution to a lot of my plants in moss, pond, or any other propagations. It's just been water. So I think we're due. It's probably been 2 months since I gave this plant nutrient solution, which, I mean, I'm so pleased to see that. That's so exciting. Y'all, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Is this just, were all these cuttings from like a really variegated tie? This is so wild. Okay, so before I talked about how this leaf has a ton of like really condensed, like they're all condensed on, I don't know if that's the right word. Look at the new leaf. It looks gorgeous. Look at this. That looks so pretty. Hey, you're like a new favorite. Look at that. Actually, I don't think it needs to be watered. Let's just fill it up a tiny bit. I could look at this one forever. This is the one from my favorites video that I was so obsessed with. Again, 2 growth points. She's pushing out a new leaf from the second one. And then, oh gosh, this one that was in the corner. Oh my gosh, you are doing so well. Look at this. There's a lot of cream. Here she is again, the flowers from that Hoya. But I'm so excited. I think she has pushed out a new root system, so I don't think she needs this tape. I'm a little worried. Should I remove the tape? Do you know what? I'm like so amazed by this. This is one of my, would you call it a butt cut? I love when people use that, of my Jose Buono. So she is pushing out 2 growth points. There's one on this side, and then there's one that's pushed out these 2 leaves. So again, ignored, it's super dry, literally dust in here. Let's put some nutrient solution. Did get rid of most of my Jose Buono props that are dry. Look at this leaf. There's a growth there. The reason why these aren't like huge is because, again, I've ignored them. So just assessing. Here's another one. I really hope these are, that's too much. I'll just pour in the other one. I really hope these are okay. I feel really bad. And I feel extra bad for this one because I had another one on top. And look at the new growth. It's just bent out of shape. Okay, this one looks the same. I can't get over how like hideous these look. Because I want to keep a close eye on these Thai constellations just because a lot of them are pushing out new leaves. Wow, okay. Because I want to keep an eye on them, I'm gonna put them to the front. And oh gosh, now I'm realizing, will this even like fit? It's gonna be blocking. Okay, I'm gonna put this under the grow light, but like closer to the west side. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, maybe not.
Should I just have it just out like this? It's not even facing the light. What am I thinking? Okay, I'm just gonna push it against the window actually. I think that's okay.
Okay, who's next? Okay, and then I'll put this one, I guess, over here. And then now I have to be careful with the last four. Can you believe how many ties I have? It's crazy. Oh, I wanted to put that one under here too. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting the one that I cut. I unfortunately had to cut the mother leaf just because I needed to fit under here. I'm putting some nutrient solution just because I haven't watered this one in a little bit. Okay, I don't know what this looks like, but I'm gonna have to move things because I feel like now a lot are not getting as much light as they need. I'm not sure. Anyhow, I think the most important one is the one that I just chopped today, just because, you know, she needs a lot of light. She's facing the window. I think she'll be okay. Now let's go to the top shelf. That is where my Philodendron Billietiae lives. Both the plants, like the cute small one and then the big one, like they're both pushing out new growth. Oh no. Oh, okay. This is so exciting. Look at this. Do you see how big this is? I'm not gonna touch it. And then the second one, oop, right over here. Look at that. Oh, just a beautiful, beautiful plant. I love this plant so much. Moss pole update. It is a little dry. So I'm actually gonna go to the sink. I'm just gonna run it under the tap. I think the moss pole is just super, gosh, I can't even remove the stopper. The moss pole is dry because she's at the top shelf. Oh my gosh. Okay, I needed that glove with grip. Uh-oh. How come it's so hard?
I actually can't remove it. How come it's so hard? What did I do the last time?
Okay. That is like impossible to remove. Okay, I removed it. Just at the corner here. And I'm actually gonna water nutrient solution over. It's gonna get messy. You know what, I'm just gonna wet it first. Okay, I'm just adding the nutrient solution and then I'll just let it, you know, do its thing. Okay, let's take a look at the Burley Marks Flame. Again, oh, just a gorgeous plant. I'm changing my nutrients today and tomorrow, so might as well start with the big ones. I kind of shoved all the roots into the net pot when I repotted this because of the moss pole. So I'm curious to see if there's any roots going out of the net pot. Although she was already in LECA, like I think it's always good to like check because, you know, this is like my baby. I know I could always propagate it, but okay, nothing right now. But the roots still look good. I can see a few. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're okay. So, putting it down. Then just adding the nutrient solution just over the LECA. You know what? I haven't moved her. She still lives against my window. I don't know where I'm gonna move this, where there's more light. I'm just hoping that there's more light in the summer. But the claw, look at the claw. Miss Aurea. I know she doesn't look like it, especially with the new leaf. Again. Look at those roots just in the moss pole. It looks so good. What I do, because I know, I'm like breaking the leaves. What I do when the roots are already going outside the net pot, because it's hard to like take the whole net pot out with those roots hanging out of it and like trying not to break them, I basically take another bucket and I just like put it in the second one. So I'm just grabbing a bucket. Okay, look at that, guys. These roots are so amazing. Okay, back you go. And then I'm just adding the nutrients, and the moss pole is actually still wet. Again, super cute. I'm hoping just a little bit of yellow with the newest leaf. I can kind of feel it. Yeah, do you know what? It's developing. And do you know what? I didn't talk about how the roots, they're just attaching here. I'm hoping it doesn't like go out this way, just because she's at the edge and I can't move her anymore. So fingers crossed. I'm really excited for this one. The strawberry shakes here, so same thing. I don't know if they're like really taking over. I guess they are. Okay, maybe I'll grab a clean bucket. Put it here. Look at these roots. That's crazy. Okay. Oh my God, she looks so good. Good morning, y'all. Yes, it is a new day. I woke up late. I'm doing this new thing. I don't like it, but a lot of people say you should drink your coffee right after you wake up. It's something about the cortisol levels, and I think the number is 90 minutes. You're supposed to drink your coffee 90 minutes after you wake up. I am not used to that. I wake up, immediately I make espresso, and so I'm here with my eyes wide open, trying to stay awake. Lots of stuff to do today, but the thing is, I'm frustrated because there are some like pond-related things, like repots that I need to do. I don't have any pond still. There's moss-related stuff, but I don't have any moss prepared. And so I feel like I have to do like LECA-related stuff. So I guess this is kind of related to doing my plant chores, because every morning I do kind of like sit with some coffee if I haven't like chugged it already, and I basically look around the plant room to see what needs to be done. So I might just do that now while I drink, and then I'll make a list on my phone. Do y'all feel this way after traveling? It's so annoying because your vacation is supposed to be for you to relax, but then you're just exhausted from like all the walking, all the travel. And so I don't know. I think that's why I've been really tired the past few days. Okay, I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna make a list. I get a lot of comments saying that I'm so organized. I am not. I am so chaotic, and my boyfriend always tells me, hey, you should make lists. I think you should make lists. And then I'm like, my mind doesn't work that way. I cannot do lists, and I can't. Like, I do it for like 3 seconds and then I'm instantly just like doing something else. I'm gonna make a list right now while I drink my coffee. Who else is having their morning coffee, tea, whatever? Anyhow, okay, I'm like prolonging the list. Oh, that was probably the worst decision. This is so heavy. I'm gonna first update y'all about my Hoya serpens that I moved here. If you watched last week's video, I was talking about how it hasn't pushed out anything new because she's far from the grow light. She was only getting like 400 to 700 foot candles. I looked at her when I got back and I was like, there's definitely new growth. So do you see how this is like bright green? That's totally new. And then this new growth. Yeah, I mean, stand by it because, oh my God, there's one up here. This is wonderful. See, this is what I mean. That was just a week because I moved this Hoya under here a week ago. And so y'all give your Hoyas a lot of light. I'm gonna keep saying it. And I just brought this in here. This is, I think it's 13-gallon bucket of my nutrient solution. Hoya Regale, remember her. The leaves are a little bit bigger. I'm just really scared. Wow, my camera doesn't want to focus, but Here are the leaves over here. I can't see any splash. I think there are some Hoyas where you can see the splash before the leaf grows and hardens off, but I can't really see. Let's hope that there's a little bit of splash. This one has such healthy roots, and I'm actually not sure how tolerant this one is when it comes to root seeding the reservoir. I know a lot of the time, and you can see it here, I'm pretty sure this is water damage, because every time like I fill up the reservoir too much, or I don't water it for too long and then I do, then these spots come. Okay, what even did I check off the list? Okay, water Michele. See, I'm getting distracted again. Oh, this is insane. Okay. I'm just looking at my Mathildes, both my Mathilde Splash. And I mean, technically this came from the splash, but it's not splashy at all. It's just cuttings that I took from non-splashy nodes. But wow, do you see this? Literally taking over. And then the Mathilde Splash over here is doing her thing with her splashy leaves. I like can't believe this one is like so bushy now. They're both dry, so let's fill up the reservoir. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move the Mathilde, the non-splashy one, away from the grow light, because when these vines were smaller, it needed it. I mean, maybe that's why she's grown so much and so fast. Okay, Caudata Sumatra. Remember I showed this in my favorites video? And one side wasn't that like silvery, but I think I moved her a little bit so she's more under the grow light, and you can see that it's kind of changed colors. Like this was already like this. Ooh, look at her. But now, and see, these ones are like past the shelf, but they're looking the same. Plants are so fascinating. Okay, this is dry. Okay, I found also with the Caudata Sumatra, when she grew a healthy root system, she was so thirsty. And so I think we're at that point. Oh, okay, we're going off. Okay, remember when I put this in the bin? This is my Patchouli. Can I just say, there's like 3 bundles of flowers. Oh my god, you're so cute. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, don't drip on me. I mean, I still think they smell like gin. You're so pretty. Shut up. Just saw this now. I love when they're like peeking through the leaves. Are you kidding? I saw these two because they're facing my way. But look at those. And then that one. And not only that, but there's some on the way there. There's some over here. Some over here. Constantly in bloom. It's just insane. Now, I put her in this bin because if y'all remember, she is dripping so sticky and it gets on a lot of my plants. So the shelf below it, it's all my Thai Constellation props, and so they get really sticky. So I decided to put it in this bin. And then I just have the Hania yellow. Still looks sad. I do see some activation at some points, but I feel like I'm just telling myself that maybe it was there already. The cuttings are still like here against my window. I need pon, so I'm kind of just gonna keep them in water for now. They'll be fine. Just don't yell. Don't yell. My Glorious is here. So she hasn't done a thing, mainly because I have not watered her in weeks, maybe months. I don't even know. We're gonna look together because there was a new leaf coming. It dried up. Let me just show you. Dried up, then it started turning brown. And so I'm just taking a look like, yeah, I'm like touching it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. Oh, there was a leaf. I feel bad. Ooh. So I removed everything. There was a new leaf growing, but because I didn't water it for like weeks, I took all of that stuff off. Look how small the leaf would be. It's already rotten up here, so I'm just gonna cut this leaf. And then there's gonna be just a new growth from there. But look how small it is. I feel bad. Okay, I'm just cutting that leaf. Okay. Also, I did get rid of my other one just because I didn't need to. Gloriouses. So I just chose this one and then I ignored it. I feel bad. Okay. So I just put some nematodes. I have some moss here and I'm just gonna hope for the best. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to propagate it. I can't with plants and aeroid mixes. It's just like not what I like. Oh, I'm just putting some nutrient solution. I'm just gonna put this back and I'm gonna decide, maybe I'll ask my patrons. Should I do that? I don't know. I've been avoiding showcasing this plant. The struggles continue. I don't know if this is too much light, y'all. But also, like, she is really dry. This leaf looks good. How come the new leaf looks like this? Is it nutrition? I might put some nutrient solution. So she's now against my window. I think that's the big change. And I know the new leaf is gonna be small because it has been a while since I watered her. And as per usual, just because I see something weird happening, I already checked this before, but I always like to look for pests. I don't see any. There's also a chance that the roots in the aeroid mix are not good. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna take my time just wetting the moss pole. Okay, last of my moss. Last of my nematodes. I need to order more of everything, really. Ugh. The battle continues. Okay, I'm just gonna let it drain a little bit. Okay, so I just want to show you the Thai constellations that, you know, I chopped. So I have one in, actually they're both in water. Beautiful, beautiful leaves. Okay, so I was scared because the last time I changed the water, the root like broke. Ooh. Okay, do you know what? There's a root right there. There is a brand new one. Actually, I don't know if that was there before, right over there. The other root's bent and like, I don't know if they're going to survive, but again, the key is when it comes to propagating, like feel the ends, it's not squish or anything, and blast it. Blast this with a grow light. I think I changed this recently, so I think we're good. So I'm just gonna put it back under grow light. And then the second one is, don't laugh y'all, I didn't know where to put it. So all the roots were just so big. So they're here, and I just kind of directed the leaf under the grow light here. So how do we feel? I was worried about the cuts on the ends, so this is a way to keep those ends out of like water and like moisture. So the fear of like rot is like gone, I guess, when it comes to the stem. But yeah, I'm hoping they survive. I hope they root really quickly, and then I'll just deal with them when they grow their roots. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Thank you again for joining me in these plant tour videos. And again, I have a Patreon, so I want to thank everyone in my LECA drop tier and my strawberry shake tier, but a very special thanks to those in my Burley Marks flame tier, my lobster claws, Ryan Jones, Marnie McCallum, Gerda, Janice Upton, Francesco, Margot T, Remy Pabila, Linda Mark, Lisa Mata, Shayna Nelson, Crystal, Casey Groves, Daniel Wilcox, Sam Pennypacker, Blaine B, Carlos Holling, Gina Alexandra, Corlin Walters, Storm McCroy, Rocio Ramos, Hendra Prum, Stephanie McGinnis, Soda Rocks, Danny Alley, Alicia D, Courtney Evans, and Simone Elizabeth. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!